Lovable just released a brand new AI agent that reduced its error rate by over 90%, gave it new capabilities like web search, image generation, and more, and changed its pricing to reduce how much it actually costs you to build a website or an app. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what that new agent is, how you could turn it on, and I'm gonna walk through building out a website with you so that you know everything that you need to do to build a no-code website with AI with Lovable. Okay, now the new feature that I'm talking about is going to be Lovable's new agent mode. If you come into an existing Lovable project or you start your own website or app, like I'm going to share with you in just a little bit, all you have to do is come up here, top left-hand side, and you'll be able to see agent mode right here, where it shows you everything that I was talking about just a few seconds ago. And all you have to do is turn this on, and it is going to make this way better. And if you want to learn more about it, you could click on read more right here and literally read through this article about all the different changes that this has implemented here. Now, in order to actually use this to build out any app that you want or any website that you want, all you have to do is come over here and ask it to actually do that. For example, let's say that I wanted to create a blog about AI agents. I would come over here and do that. I'm going to say I want to create a blog about AI agents. It should be a very futuristic design, and I want it to emphasize AI agents for productivity, automating work, and getting things done. Now, literally all we have to do is prompt Lovable with that, and this is going to go ahead and this is going to start working on it. And again, if we come up here, you want to make sure that agent mode is going to be turned on right here. Now, this is going to go through and this is going to begin actually working through this. And while it does that, I wanted to show off a few other Lovable features for you. If you come over here, you could import designs from Figma and upload it into Lovable and then use that as it actually builds things. Or if you click on attach right here, you could upload photos. So let's say that you have a screenshot of what you want something to look like, you could actually add it in here. Or you could choose whether or not it's going to be public and anybody can view it and remix it, or it's only going to be available to your workspace, aka on your Lovable account. The next thing that you could do is you could come over here and add in a Supabase organization if you wanted to have a database or a backend on your website. If you don't know what Supabase is, you can come over to supabase.com, and basically it allows you to scale up your website by giving you a database, giving you authentication, giving you storage, basically allowing you to have things happen in the back end of your website that aren't happening in the front end. In addition to that, if we scroll down right here, you will be able to see all the different projects that you could build out. As you can see, I've built out in the last 30 days, like 8 different projects with Lovable, and I absolutely love it. In addition to that, if we keep scrolling down, you will be able to see different projects from the Lovable community. And you could even come through and search for things if you want, or you could see different things that have been built, like internal tools, websites, personal websites, consumer apps, B2B apps, different prototypes, and so much more. For example, if you come into internal tools right here, you could see that a calendar was made here. And one of the coolest parts about this is that you can preview it. And if you like this, you can actually take this for yourself and begin to build off of it by clicking on Remix right here. What this is going to allow you to do is spin up your own version of exactly what this looks like, and then you'll be able to change it, you'll be able to edit it, you'll be able to change anything that you want. For example, let's say that we come in here and I want to edit how something looks. I literally just click on edit right here, come up here, click on this, and then I'll be able to edit it. Or maybe I want to talk to Lovable without it actually taking any action. I literally just type on chat right here, and this is going to allow me to chat through certain errors, certain issues, or anything that I wanted to talk about. For example, if I wanted to know what color I should use or what font I should change something to, I could talk through that with Lovable before I ever get it to go and take actions. And again, if we come up to the right-hand corner here, we could see that we could invite other people to actually work with us. If you click on this, you'll be able to actually see all the code and all the files. You could add Supabase right here and be able to manage it. You could also link your GitHub right here or sync your project to GitHub. And when you're ready to publish it, you literally just come over here, click publish, and you could publish your project to a Lovable domain or to your own custom domain if you wanted to. Now, If we come back over here, we could see that this is actually going through, and we could see exactly how this is thinking about this. So it says, great, I'm going to create a futuristic AI agents blog focused on productivity and automation. This evokes cutting-edge tech companies like OpenAI, Linear, Anthropic, and then goes through what it's going to create, and it's going to show us the features for this first version. It has them all laid out. It gives us the design approach. It gives us exactly what it's doing right here, and as we can see, this is now set up. So AI agents that actually get things done, discover how intelligent automation is transforming productivity, learn to build, deploy, start AI agents that handle your busy work, and then we could start reading right here, or we could come down here and explore all of the different articles that exist. And this is absolutely incredible because this literally just spun up a blog for me in seconds. And again, I could get this to spin up blogs. I could get this to spin up landing pages, internal tools, prototypes, anything that I want. And the real value with this is, one, you could use this for yourself. Two, you could begin to build and sell templates, or you could approach businesses that need a new website, like restaurants or local businesses near you, and begin to pitch them on this and have Lovable do all of the work. And again, since we have agent mode on here, when we click right here, we'll see how much smarter this actually is. So it literally tells us what's next. So we could refine and customize. We could tweak the design, animations, layouts via prompts or visual edits, and it shows us how to actually master prompting. So it says, use chat mode to plan out your project without having to make edits, and use clear and detailed iterative prompts for the best results. And it also reminds us that if we wanted to, we could transfer our project's code to GitHub for two-way sync of edits. In addition to that, if it says if you need to save information, you need to add accounts, or you need to connect other services, you could use Supabase to get that set up incredibly simply. And it literally links us to exactly how we could do that and different knowledge bases over here. So if we click on this right here, literally we could come over here and manage what knowledge is actually going to be used here. So if we want custom context or instructions for this project, we could give it right here. For example, define different project-specific rules or guidelines, set coding style preferences if we have different indentation or naming convention preferences, or we can include any external documentation or style guides in here, and it is actually going to take this into consideration as it goes through and builds things out. So one thing that I do want to change is I want to change this right here to be white. Now, lucky for me, to actually make this incredibly easy, we could come right here and it pulls it up. I could change what this actually says. I could change the margin. I could change the padding. I could change the font size. I could change the font weight. I could change the color, the alignment, or if I come into advanced right here, I could see exactly what CSS is actually added on here, and I could change it if I wanted to. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to change this because I want this to be white right here. Maybe I want to go with this white, and I am simply going to change it. Just like that, I was able to change this. Maybe I might want to change this button over here. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to click on save, and then Lovable is actually going to go through. It is going to implement this modification right here. As we can see, it is saving, and boom, we have this new version of Lovable right here. Now, if we ever wanted to go through and see all the different versions, we could come up here and see all the different versions that actually exist. If we want to see what this actually looks like, we would just click on this and it will actually pull this up in its own link. And then if we wanted to come back here and ask it to change things, we could come over here and actually get it to do that. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get out of this right here. I'm going to click on edit again. I'm going to click on this button. Now you'll be able to see what this actually looks like. Again, you have things like margin, padding, the different content, the different font related stuff. You have advanced down here, but you also have things like the border radius, or if I wanted to change what this actually links to, I could actually tell it to do that by just adding in quick changes right here, which again is one of those new features that now exists with Lovable Agent. And this makes this incredibly easy for you to be able to spin up websites for yourself, for clients, or for any use case that you could ever think of. Now at this point, I'd strongly suggest you go to the pinned comment below and try Lovable for yourself. You could get started with it today for free, and if you've had an idea that you want to build for an app or a website, but you don't know how to code, this is the tool you need to be using in order to get it done. Now let's say that this was actually ready and I was ready to deploy this. Literally all I would do is come over here, I would click on publish. If I wanted to, I could change this domain right here if I was going to go with a Lovable domain, or I could click on custom domains right here. If I wanted to connect one of my domains or bio domain, I would be able to actually do that from here, and then I would literally just click on publish. In addition to that, we can review security right here to see whether or not this is going to be secure, which is going to be incredibly important if you're using this for an internal tool or if you're building this out for a client or something like that. Now, one other thing I did want to draw your attention to. If you come back over to publish and we come over here and we click on custom domains, this is going to pull up our settings. From here, you'll be able to manage almost everything. You'll be able to manage your workspace. You can manage different integrations and actually sign into them. And if you have trouble with anything, Lovable makes it incredibly easy to be able to work through any issues that you have. You literally just come over to lovable.dev, and if you come up here to learn, you will be able to see basically everything. You could see new announcements, you could see the status, you could request different features if you wanted to request new features right here. You could also come over here, get all of this like prompt engineering, different use cases. They have a glossary right here. They have tips and tricks. They literally have all this stuff filled out. So if you have any questions about how to use this tool or whether or not it can do something, guess what? You literally just come in here, you go do a search for this, and it will tell you exactly how to do things. For example, I'm going to type in Stripe right here, and this literally shows me almost instantly how to set up Stripe and payments. We're going to click right here, and it literally tells you exactly what you need to do, what requirements, and walks you through step by step exactly how to do this. Now, if you like this video, I'd strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through one AI tool that can replace hundreds of other tools that you're using, because it gives you access to every single LLM and lets you do a bunch of things like build out custom AI agents and so much more. I'll see you over there.